Alright, this is the kind of pop culture moment we live for. Just 1 week after Taylor Swift dropped her dreamy, nostalgic, slightly chaotic Opalite music video, she wasn't done feeding the fans. Oh no. She said, "You want more? I'll give you more." And what we got was not one, but TWO behind-the-scenes drops packed with a list cameos, secret dance reveals, chaotic cactus relationships, and some of the most adorable cast energy we've seen in a long time. If you thought the video was iconic, wait until you see what was happening when the cameras weren't rolling. And before we dive in, if you love drama, celebrity tea, and the stories behind the spotlight, make sure you hit that subscribe button because this channel never misses a moment. Let's start with the vibe. The official Opalite music video already had fans buzzing with its 90s-inspired aesthetic, mall setting, and surreal, commercial-style concept. But in the behind-the-scenes footage, Taylor Swift opens up about how the entire idea came together. According to Taylor, the word Opalite sounded like a product, like something you'd see in a late-night infomercial. So she thought, what if it actually was a product? Not just a song, but a magical item that symbolizes something deeper. And that's where things get emotionally messy in the best way possible. In the video, inanimate objects represent toxic relationships. Taylor's character, she's emotionally attached to a literal rock. A rock that weighs her down. It's funny, it's absurd, but it's also painfully relatable. That metaphor. Subtle, but sharp. And then there's Domhnall Gleeson, who takes things to another level by being in a toxic relationship with a cactus. Why do you say cactus? He's getting hurt every day, but he's still holding on. It's chaotic romance energy at its finest. Domhnall leans into the absurdity, joking about how complicated it is to have a cactus as a girlfriend, but underneath the humor, there's a theme about finding the right person and how staying in the wrong situation can hurt you over and over again. And then comes the twist that has fans screaming, the goofy, over-the-top dance scene at the end. Completely sprung on Domhnall. Taylor admitted she didn't even tell him ahead of time that he'd be dancing. She wanted to tell him in person. The surprise on his face, priceless. It adds this layer of authenticity that makes the whole thing feel less like a polished production and more like friends having the time of their lives on set. But wait. Because the cast lineup, it's stacked. We've got Lewis Capaldi bringing his chaotic charm, joking that he was destined to be behind the camera. And if you've ever seen Lewis in interviews, you know his energy is unfiltered in the best way. His presence alone turns the behind-the-scenes footage into a comedy special. Then there's Jodie Turner-Smith, who absolutely radiates confidence. Watching her interact with Taylor is like watching two powerhouses hype each other up. She talks about Taylor's excitement and calls her a force for women. That kind of mutual admiration. It's giving girls supporting girls. It's giving genuine respect. And let's not overlook Greta Lee, who shares a sweet moment about having her performance featured in the bar scene during a girls' night sequence. She talks about meeting Taylor's family and sharing in the excitement of the album rollout. That's the kind of detail fans don't usually get, these small, intimate glimpses that remind you this isn't just a production. It's a community. And then, casually, in the mix, Graham Norton. Yes, that Graham Norton, the legendary British talk show host who apparently helped bring this entire group together. He praises the treatment for being incredibly detailed and surprisingly close to the final product. That's rare in music videos, where concepts often shift dramatically during filming. But here, the vision stayed intact. Now here's what makes this whole situation even more interesting. Taylor has always been strategic. From blank space to anti-hero, she knows how to layer meaning into visuals. Opalite follows that tradition. On the surface, it's whimsical and absurd. Underneath, it's commentary on emotional baggage, attachment, and the illusion of magical fixes in relationships. The idea of a product solving heartbreak. It's satire, it's clever, it's classic Taylor. Industry insiders would probably say this is exactly why she continues to dominate. She doesn't just release a video, she releases an experience, a conversation. A behind-the-scenes deep dive that makes fans feel included in the creative process. That transparency builds loyalty in a way that very few artists can replicate. And from a career standpoint, this is branding genius. By dropping the BTS footage just a week after the video, she extended the life cycle of the release. Instead of one viral spike, she created multiple waves of attention. That keeps the algorithm happy and the fandom engaged. It also reinforces something about her public image. No matter how massive she gets, she still presents herself as collaborative, excited, and slightly goofy. That relatability, it protects her brand. It makes the superstardom feel accessible. If we compare this to past eras, think about the behind-the-scenes content from the 1989 era or the making of Look What You Made Me Do. Those were polished, controlled. This feels looser, warmer, almost like a celebration instead of a statement. It shows growth not just as an artist, but as someone who seems more comfortable inviting people into her world. And fans are eating it up. Social media reactions have been full of praise for the cast chemistry, the metaphors, and of course, the surprise dance moment. People love seeing their favorite celebrities fangirling over each other. It humanizes them. It blurs the line between superstar and friend group. So what does this mean moving forward? It signals that this album era is going to be playful but layered. Light on the surface, deep underneath. And if Opalite is any indication, we're in for more visual storytelling, more unexpected collaborations, and probably more moments that go viral for reasons Taylor absolutely planned. But here's the real question. Did the Cactus relationship hit a little too close to home? And do you think Opalite is just a fun concept, or is it hinting at something bigger in Taylor's personal life? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns, more behind-the-scenes tea, and more celebrity moments unpacked, you already know what to do. Subscribe, because this channel never misses the drama.